Still to come, Alabama, Charlie Daniels, and Alan Jackson.
What could be worse? Sometimes I feel like there's nothing worse than a yeast infection, except the cost of curing it.
Is there anything that costs less? Less than Monistat 7?
If you've been looking for a cure that's just as effective but costs less, try FemCare.
The cure's the same, but the cost isn't.
FemCare is just as effective as Monistat 7, and doctors have trusted the ingredient in FemCare for over 15 years.
It's a real alternative.
Trust FemCare, the cure that costs less.
What could be better?
Way back before the Pathfinders, before the Explorers, even before the Cherokees, there was Blazer. Now the first sport utility vehicle of its kind offers you all this and the performance of a 200 horsepower V6. You can spend thousands more on something else, but there's only one way to get the experience of a Chevy Blazer, the vehicle that originated the species.
Promise Extra Light. Great taste with half the saturated fat and calories of margarine. You make me feel so young. Promise. Get heart smart.
Why are Hershey's Kisses wrapped in foil? So you can hear them tap dance. Little Hershey's Kisses. Big chocolate taste.
He could hear a song on the radio once and knew it word for word. That's one thing for sure. All he could think of was guitar and music.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight to introduce a real good friend.
To quiet the herd at night, a cowboy often sings a song. Of course, it doesn't always work.
When Jim's dog bites his last bone, the gang is there for support.
I wonder what she's going to sing next. How much is that doggy in the casket?
Murphy Brown. Then, it's an all-new Love and War. And Marilyn takes a vacation and ends up lost. It's Super Joel to the rescue on Northern Exposure Monday.
All those who love great comedy say I.
It started as an innocent lunch with a coworker. Then he became obsessed.
What about dinner Saturday night?
I just really don't think it's a good idea.
No one would help her.
Oh, God, you're lovely.
This is a man on the edge. I refuse to be his victim.
Until it was too late. Richard Thomas, Brooke Shields, based on the true story of the stalking of Laura Black Tuesday.
We'll be right back with Reba McEntire and Vince Gill.
Like a...
I got an 88 Chevrolet Silverado with 304,000 miles. I drive it to work.
Done injection.
That's interesting because I've never heard of this concept before.
Right, well...
Except for those who have, take insulin shots.
Right. For the true migraine, this will relieve all the pain in less than 30 minutes.
January, and we're cleaning out at Freight Sales. Lurleen thought we said cleaning up. Anyway, honey, we've got living room furniture galore. You name it, we got it. And up to 50% off on sofas, love seats, chairs, recliners, tables, anything else you need for the living room. You clean up while we clean out. Oh, honey, could you get that spot one more time? You got to hurry, sugar. We got 14 stores to do. Remember, lowest price is always at Freight Sales Furniture.
Stick shift. Automatics, foreign cars, domestic cars, 4x4s, even emergency vehicles. People bring their transmission problems to AMCO centers because they have the experience to tell the small problems from the big ones without mistaking one for the other. So no matter what you drive, if it's a transmission problem, bring it to the people who know transmissions. AMCO, AA, MCO.
It's a beautiful day in the Spa City. Looks like them beauties is ready to run. There's a lot of them, too. And they're off. Low miles is out front by a link and a half. Easy financing second. Cars and trucks to choose from third. Save thousands. Fourth on the outside is save thousands. Cars, trucks, and vans. Easy financing. Slow credit. Making a move down the stretch. Here they come. It's save thousands. Cars, trucks, and vans. Hot Springs Twin City Motors. Highway 7 South. Race on over.
I wonder what he's going to get me for Valentine's Day.
I wonder what I should get her for Valentine's Day.
I'd love a half-dozen red roses. Or better yet, a dozen roses.
I bet she'd like a nice radio alarm clock.
One of those gorgeous balloon bouquets would be nice.
What about a nifty commuter coffee mug?
And those heart-shaped cakes are so cute. He'll think of something.
I'll think of something. You know, Harvest Foods always has great Valentine's gifts. I'll go there.
He'd better.
Coming up at 10, highlights of Clinton's town meeting, tips for safeguarding your car against being stolen, and a wheelchair that's getting quadriplegics back on their feet at 10.
Andy will be right back with Ron Howard and some rare home movies.
Communication is not crucial to our business. It is our business.
I have a pet peeve about people who don't return phone calls. So if you don't hear from me, you can rest assured I'm probably dead.
Century 21, rated best at selling homes.
Why are no yolks noodles lighter and fluffier than regular egg noodles? We take out the yolks and cholesterol and then add extra egg whites. But how do we get those special eggs? No yolks. We don't have what you don't want.
If you suffer from the common aches and pains of arthritis, doctors know that a safe and effective way to relieve them is something you may already have in your home. Extra-strength Tylenol gel caps. Tylenol helps relieve arthritis pain without irritating your stomach, the way aspirin or even ibuprofen can. What should you take for your arthritis pain? Talk to your doctor. The answer may be closer than you think. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
No, Hoover, not in your mouth. Hoover.
Hang up and try your call again.
Hoover, is there anything you won't put in your mouth? Here, have a potato chip instead.
Tired of those burnt, spotted, ordinary chips? Now that Lay's has created a chip so perfectly golden, nothing less will do. Today's Lay's. One taste and you'll cash in your old chips.
Well, I get my fishing gear right here at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, he comes in here once a week or so.
Old Ken works here. He's a young buck, but he knows his lures.
He's a character, a retired Navy guy. He loves to fish. The more he loves to talk fishing.
Of course, he does ask my advice on occasion.
He does have an opinion.
And I give it to him freely.
I get it whether I ask for it or not.
I'm going to take that boy fishing with me one of these days.
You tell him I'm ready.
Tomorrow morning, 4 a.m.
Tomorrow? No, I think I have to work.
In a moment, Andy will be joined by Jim Neighbors and George Lindsay.
Okay, kitty cats, read my beak. No more birds. For dinner, I mean. Instead, try new recipe Whiskas. It's made with fresh meat, which I know you savages prefer. And it's a heck of a lot more nutritious than a teeny little guy like myself.
Cats love the fresh meat taste of new recipe Whiskas. Cats would buy Whiskas.
Remember, love thy neighbors. Don't eat them.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Crunchy cookie bits and minty milk chocolate. The coolest Hershey bars so far.
2 high-nutrition cereals.
Kellogg's Just Right. Total.
So what makes one top the other?
Kellogg's Just Right has 100% of 12 vitamins and minerals.
So do we.
Kellogg's Just Right also has 4 hearty grains, sweet dates, crunchy almonds, juicy raisins.
Well, Total has none of those things.
So it's no surprise 4 out of 5 people prefer our taste.
You don't feel like just disappearing?
Thought you'd never ask.
Kellogg's Just Right. The taste makes it just better.
One taste of the Ocean Spray cranberry and people will say just about anything.
Bow.
Hubba lubba higgaboo hoodoo mow. Hubba lubba higgaboo. Hubba lubba higgaboo hoodoo mow. Ow.
Sweet tarts. Sweet tarts.
Wow.
Wow. Sweet tarts.
The sweet tart taste of Ocean Spray cran drinks. It's amazing what a little cran can do. Bow. Hubba lubba higgaboo hoodoo mow. Hubba lubba higgaboo. Jubba dubba rubba dubba. And now there's a little cran for people on the go. Ocean Spray singles.
An off-duty cop out with his family comes face-to-face with a killer.
I only had one bullet left, but I had to follow him inside to prevent a hostage situation.
Top Cops, Thursday.
She was Alex Haley's grandmother, his inspiration, and her story is his final legacy. Alex Haley's Queen begins Sunday.
If fear has caused you to avoid someone because they have AIDS, it's not too late to change. Your love and support may be just the medicine they need.
Probably thinks they're cute.
They're not really moles, and they're not really rats, though, right?
Either one.
Found that Fox is devoting an entire week of Batman episodes to my greatest bouts with that blundering buffoon. Yoo-hoo! Batman, come and get me. I dare you. Watch me give Batman a surprise he won't soon forget on Batman the Animated Series when Joker's Wild Week continues this afternoon on Fox.
And that's a wrap.
Morning. Now, Cookie Crisp. Uh-oh.
Nobody gets away with my Cookie Crisp.
Yikes.
Another open ace case. Cookie Crisp, an exciting part of this complete breakfast. Cookie Crisp.
Now you can look inside specially marked boxes of Cookie Crisp to win big with Sega. You can instantly win a 31-inch TV, a Sega CD system, Genesis system, Game Gear, Menacer, and 50 video games. You can win a complete Sega Entertainment Theater from Cookie Crisp. No purchase necessary. See package for details.
Hey, Michelangelo, what's happening with the turtles?
Well, us Toon Turtles, you know, from the Turtle Cartoon Show, spent the day fighting Shredder in the foot using the Turtle Toon Cycle. After that, we started acting crazy. Bandana spinning, eyes bulging, tongue sticking out, head spinning. So, we decided to relax and have a picnic with all our friends.
Wow, sounds like fun.
Yeah, dude, we had ice cream and jelly pizza.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Toon Turtles.
Treasure Trove Teenies, 4 in a set. Cute, you bet. Dressed as cool, they look real cool. Cute little scamps have clothes for camp. Formal wear for the weddings there. Each has a jewel and wild hair. Treasure Trove Teenies, 4 in a set. Dressed for sports, they're a team of sorts. Stylish clothes, a fashion show. Dressed to dance, they love to prance. Treasure Trove Teenies, 4 in a set. Treasure Trove Teenies, from me.
It's time now for the Goof Troop Play of the Week. Hello again, everybody. Today's Gooftacular action begins with this exciting play. You see Max and the cat diving for cover as once again Goofy completely unsuccessful in avoiding the bucket. There's much more action, so let's go to the videotape.
There's a terrific approach by Goofy.
Oh, and spectacular reaction by Max and the cat.
The crowd is going wild. The comedy, the genius, the all-new Goof Troop.
Catch great plays 5 days a week on the all-new Goof Troop.
Animated series. We'll be right back.
It seems no matter how much you want a crisp, delicious Eggo waffle, there's always someone who wants it a little more.
Hey, wiggle my Eggo!
Crisp, delicious Eggo waffles, part of a nutritious breakfast.
Isn't technology wonderful? Access Hershey's Chocolates.
Hershey's. Placid. Milk it. Squeeze it. Stir it. Sip it.
Love it.
Hershey's. Now that's chocolate-ese.
Puppy Surprise is having puppies. How many? That's the surprise. Surprise! Puppy Surprise. How many puppies are there inside? 3 puppies. And they're all different. Surprise! Puppy Surprise. 4 puppies. How many puppies are there inside? There could be 3 or 4 or 5. 5! I can't believe my eyes. Surprise! It's Puppy Surprise!
Puppies
Surprise comes with 3, 4, or 5 baby puppies. 1 in 5 mommy dogs comes with 4 or 5 puppies, each sold separately.
Hi kids, Super Dave here to tell you about an electrifying hour of television. X-rays! Get your X-rays! First experience 30 mind-blowing minutes with the X-Men. Then it's time for incredible thrills. Oh! Chills! Yahoo! And spills! Oh! When and where? Watch Super Dave after X-Men Saturday morning on Fox.
Now, back to our program. We'll be right back.
I was trying to get more sweet cinnamon in Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns.
It's gonna blow!
Just a little more!
She's right. They can't hold any more cinnamon or sugar.
But I knew they were wrong. Then all of a sudden, the cyclone was huge. Swirling every mini bun with the maximum blast of cinnamon and sugar.
Now you can see the blast of cinnamon and sugar in Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns, part of this complete breakfast.
Cinnamon sweet to the max, CB.
They said it couldn't be done.
When Rosa Lujan looks at these children, she sees a bright future. She believes they should be given the best chance for success. After this, Portrait of a Teacher, brought to you by Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Get ready for the biggest catch of the day. Chunky, the big soup, brings you New England clam chowder. Stupendously succulent clams, prodigious pieces of potato, blended together in a tremendously rich, creamy broth. Though the chunks are big enough for a fork, use a big spoon to get every deliciously satisfying bite. Chunky New England clam chowder. Soup so big, it eats like a meal.
As a child of immigrant parents, Rosa identifies with the needs and feelings of her students.
I understand the struggles that they're going through. And that's why it's so important for me to tell them, yes, you can do it. I know that you can make it.
Rosa Lujan, one teacher, a world of difference.
Aliens! We're surrounded! And we're not giving up!
Let's do it! Ripley's got the power loader, the ultimate battle suit, perfect in a pinch, with all the anti-alien firepower a Marine could ask for. And when things get out of control, send in the Stinger. 4 wheels of rocket-powered punishment and a trapper line for hanging aliens out to dry. Ugly aliens getting you down?
Send in the Marines!
Aliens!
Now, back to our program. We'll be right back.
Watch me trick Fred out of his Fruity Pebbles. Space Police, the alien has landed. The alien? He's after the fruitiest cereal in Bedrock. Not my delicious Fruity Pebbles. You, check under the bed. Yes, sir. While I check out your Fruity Pebbles. Mmm, fruity full orange, lemon, lime, grape, and cherry. Yikes, the alien! Dino? Bonnie, my Pebbles! They're out of this world. I'm Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
I think it's about time you got a new bike. Hey, bikes cost money. You know, you could get a job after school. A job? You must be joking. You could do yard work for Mr. O'Brien. Yeah, I'm kind of allergic to raking. There's got to be somewhere you can make money.
Hey, guy, is this your bike?
Maybe.
Oh, it's a classic.
It is?
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money.
It is? Hey, I got it. You can sell your bike. I could never do that. Why not? It's a classic.
Breathtaking.
Batman, we have to do something.
Brace yourself. All new action. After him! Thrilling.
This means war!
Too late, dirt guy. Mesmerizing.
A million laughs.
My sentiments, exactly. Amazing.
Almost got him.
Center. The First Lady in Chelsea made an emergency trip tonight to Little Rock from Washington, arriving at about 6:30 and rushing to the hospital. We caught up with her here at about 8 o'clock as she was leaving with her mother. The St. Vincent Director of Communications did have a short statement.
We suspect that Mr. Rodham has had a stroke. He's in stable condition. If there is additional information, we'll update you.
As you see, St. Vincent a little tight-lipped about what's happening tonight. They say that's at the request of the family and Mrs. Rodham, who's sitting there in the middle. Details of Mrs. Clinton's plans, whether she stays in Little Rock tonight or heads back to Washington, have not been released. Questions have not been answered about how severe the stroke was, what Mr. Rodham's condition is now, or how long he'll be in the hospital. In fact, we were told tonight that all information will now be handled through the White House. Again, First Lady Hillary Clinton's father, 81-year-old Hugh Rodham, has had a stroke. He's in stable condition. We've been told another update won't be coming until tomorrow morning from the hospital, so you might want to tune into Saturday Daybreak tomorrow. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Byron White says he'll step down when the current term is over this summer. He was considered moderately liberal when he was appointed to the court in 1962, but he leaves with a conservative legacy. White says it's time to give someone else a chance to serve. Andy Field has more.
Anticipate that. What kind of advice would you give to your successor?
Just live up to his oath, work hard, and get the dinner on time.
Justice Byron White's been on the Supreme Court longer than anyone currently there. President Kennedy gave him the job more than 30 years ago. But even though a liberal Democrat nominated him, Mr. White became a very conservative justice. He was against abortion and sided with the views of many Republican presidents. Justice White's notice to President Clinton said the court has been an interesting and exciting experience, but now it's time for someone else. President Clinton hasn't decided who that should be.
I'll go to work on it tomorrow. I don't want to discuss any individuals at this point. I will do my best to pick a truly outstanding person just as soon as I can.
This is a very great privilege.
New York Governor Mario Cuomo made top President Clinton's list. At least he said so during an MTV election special last summer.
Because he is a legal scholar who also understands the impact of the law on real people's lives.
Justice White isn't leaving until the end of the court's term this summer. He's had an extraordinary career, playing professional football in the early 1950s, following that with one of the longest careers on the Supreme Court. In a public television special a few years ago, Byron White said despite his own political leanings, he approached every case with an open mind.
A lot of these cases are hard cases. They're close. It certainly is not rare for me to change my mind. Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
The president made history appointing the first woman attorney general last week. Now the man who gave her the oath of office is leaving, and Mr. Clinton can make history again. Andy Field for ABC News, Washington.
As you heard, President Clinton did not let any cat out of the bag today regarding a replacement for Justice White. Of course, New York Governor Mario Cuomo's name has been mentioned by candidate Clinton during the campaign, but there's even a homegrown product that might be seeing that vacant slot. Federal Circuit Judge Richard Arnold from Little Rock is reportedly a potential nominee. We tried to get a statement from the judge, but he was out of town today.
It's impossible not to laugh. Bill Murray, Groundhog Day, rated PG, at theaters now.
For centuries, the tarot has held the key to love and money and fate. Today, to understand the forces that shape our lives, we still turn to the cards.
I admit it. I was lonely, but I really didn't know who
or what I was looking for. Then I called the tarot line.
Now you can have a personal tarot reading just by picking up the phone.
I was struggling to get by while my friend was buying new clothes, new cars. I asked her, how do you do it? Call the number, she said. Use the cards.
Relationships, careers, romance, we all have the same questions. Now you can use the tarot to find the answers.
My only question is, why did I wait so long?
The tarot line is your direct connection to the cards, and perhaps even more.
Sure, I was skeptical.
but we're both believers now.
Turn your life around. Turn to the cards.
Fox presents an all-star Slam Dunk Sunday. First, it's Home Alone ×5.
Don't forget to do the dishes, okay?
Dishes are done, man. Christina Applegate. Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. Then everyone's in the mood for love except Al.
Hey, I wouldn't rub your tushy if Robin Williams popped out of it and offered me 3 wishes.
And all new Married. Then, Rodney Dangerfield guest stars on an all-new In Living Color. Join host Christina Applegate and David Faustino for the Fox All-Star Slam Dunk Sunday.
Morning.
Now, Cookie Crisp.
Nobody gets away with my Cookie Crisp.
Yes.
Another open ace chef's case. Cookie Crisp, an exciting part of this complete breakfast. Cookie Crisp.
Now you can look inside specially marked boxes of Cookie Crisp to win big with Sega. You can instantly win a 31-inch TV, a Sega CD system, Genesis system, Game Gear, Menacer, and 50 video games. You can win a complete Sega entertainment theater from Cookie Crisp. No purchase necessary. See package for details.
Ash took a weekend trip through time.
To the pit with him!
He was trapped. Slapped.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
And kidnapped. But they couldn't make him join
How do you stop it?
the Army of Darkness. From the director of Darkman comes Army of Darkness. Rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Party! That's right. Lewis, Lamar, Poindexter, Harold, and of course, Booger. They're gonna tear it up in paradise.
So you want to get funky or what?
In Revenge of the Nerds, Part 2.
Sunday at 4 on Fox 16.
I was trying to get more sweet cinnamon in Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns.
It's gonna blow! Just a little more!
She's right. They can't hold any more cinnamon or sugar.
But I knew they were wrong. Then all of a sudden, the cyclone was huge, swirling every mini bun with a maximum blast of cinnamon and sugar.
Now you can see the blast of cinnamon and sugar in Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns, part of this complete breakfast.
Cinnamon sweet to the max, Stevie.
They said it couldn't be done.
From Walt Disney Pictures, critics are calling Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey the first must-see movie of '93. It's spectacular, irresistible, an incredible adventure, and a modern classic in the tradition of Old Yeller. Don't miss the best live-action family film in years. It's an A+, a 10, and Siskel and Ebert give 2 thumbs up for Disney's Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
Hurry to Reedy Carpet Sales DuPont Stainmaster headquarters, where we're still holding down the price of first quality DuPont certified Stainmaster carpet, only $5.99 a yard. 40 colors to choose from. That's right, DuPont certified Stainmaster carpet, only $5.99 a yard, made from premium DuPont fibers, certified and warranted by DuPont. And remember, we're your DuPont Stainmaster headquarters. That's Arkansas's fastest growing carpet store. That's Reedy Carpet Sales, 8008 Warden Road in Sherwood.
Sunday, Al Bundy's never been much of a lover.
Hey, I wouldn't rub your tushy if Robin Williams popped out of it and offered me 3 wishes.
Now, Bud Bundy upholds the family tradition on a dating game show.
Okay, Bud, how many times have you had sex?
With actual people?
And all new Married with Children. Then, the bad boys of comedy finally meet their match. It's Rodney Dangerfield on an all-new and living color at a special time Sunday after Married with Children.